I have a very easy way for you to save $1,000. So stay tuned. Wanda is my name, and saving for emergencies is my game. Yes, it is. In the past, I have had emergencies when I had no money. It got to the point I had to do something about that. I had to change my situation. I had to start putting money to the side, because when emergency comes and you don't have any money, it can set you back. For instance, if you have unexpected car repairs and you don't have the money, you have to use a credit card, which is bad, credit card debt. You have to borrow from somebody, and a lot of times people don't have it. They're living from paycheck to paycheck. They don't have it either. And, if we're living from paycheck to paycheck, we don't have it. Or, unexpected home repairs, unexpected medical bills. These things come up. And I was finding that they were coming when I had no money. So I was like, I'm done. I'm tired of this. So I started saving for emergencies. And it's called my emergency fund. And I did a previous video on saving $1,000. This was in 2023. I completed that. I saved the $1,000, and I put that in the bank towards my 3 to 6 months emergency fund. Okay, so, and I'm here to show you there's ways, and I have a few videos on different ways on how you can save money. Okay, and this one is very easy. And this one could be for someone that doesn't make a lot of money. And because a lot of times that's the case. A lot of us don't make a lot of money. Or if we do, or whatever we make is already spent before we get it. But we have to sacrifice. And we have to be patient. And we have to be consistent in putting money to the side. And this way that I have today is very easy. You can even do this out of a side hustle. So I'm going to show you this way. And like I said, it's very simple and very easy. And it is with quarters. Okay, I did a video on this already. And at one time when I was saving quarters, I was going to the bank getting quarters so much until they gave me this money bag. My last video I did on this, I kept saying, this is an envelope. This is an envelope. No, it's not an envelope. It's a money bag. I watched the video after I posted it, and I thought, that's not an envelope. It's a money bag. And on here, it says $1,000. And apparently, when the bank would get it, they would have like $1,000 worth of quarters. So that's another way you can do this. And I'm going to be adding this to this bag. This already has quarters in it. So every week, when I get paid out of my 9-to-5 job or my side hustle, I should take it out of both of them. I'm going to add these quarters. Okay, this is 10, 20, 30, $30 that I'm adding to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 10, 20, 30, 40, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So last week I had 140, and I'm adding this 30. And the only reason I had just this much is because when I went to the bank, the one I went to, this is all they gave me. They said this is all they had to give me. I went to one bank and they were closed, I guess due to the weather, because we had bad weather Friday. So anyway, I went and I got these. And like I said, this is all they gave me, but it was something. So if you overtime every payday when you go to the bank, get $10 worth, $20 worth, $50, whatever you can afford, whatever will be a good amount for you. And then the next payday, if you have a side hustle, get what you can. This helps. Do you know one time I had to take a trip? I had been getting quarters like this, and I had to take a trip. And do you know I paid for that trip with these quarters? I didn't know how many I had. I was just getting them and putting them away. And when it was time to take this trip, I said, well, let me see how much I had. Do you know I had saved $900 worth of quarters? So it can be done with just something like this, quarters. And I don't know if the bank give these out anymore, or if they, I don't know. But like I said, I had two. I don't know what I did with the other one, but I kept this one. I hang on to this one, and this is what I store them in. And when I get $1,000, now I'm not putting a time limit on this. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it in a month. I'm not saying I'm doing it in 6 months. Every payday, every time I get paid from my 9 to 5 and my side hustle, I will be taking out some money to get quarters. And I'm asking if you do the same. If you're in that position where you need to save some money, like say for instance, you make minimum wage. That's not a lot of money. But even if you take $10 and get one roll, and then the next payday, $10 get another roll. And if we don't touch it, it adds up. It accumulates. And before you know it, you'll have $1,000. Or we will have $1,000 before we know it. I mean, and it's great to save for emergencies. Since I've been doing these videos, I've had a couple of emergencies. One I didn't have to really pay for, but that can really set you back. You know, if we're unemployed for some reason, it can set us back. Hopefully we don't become unemployed. But, you know, if we were to lose our jobs, those bills don't stop. We still got to eat. We have to buy groceries still. We still have bills to pay. And you'd be surprised how just saving something like this, quarters. Now this is a roll of quarters I've had a long time. And did you know approximately 40 quarters, that equals $10. That's not a lot. Sometimes we can find money on the ground or whatever. But this is what I'm adding to my money bag today to build up my emergency fund. So, and I have several other, I have about, I don't know how many videos I have, but this is one of them. So, it would be a good idea if you would take part in this, helping to save for your emergency fund. Okay? And like I said, Wanda is my name, and saving for emergency is my game. And this year, we're going to save more in 2024. We're going to save more in 2024. We're going to do more than what we did last year. And we'll be glad we did. So that's all I have. Thank you for stopping by. And happy savings, and have a great day.